We'll be putting Debbie into the all-important setup position. We'll be finding neutral in supine, which is lying on our back. So first things first, I'm going to ask Debbie to bend her knees, and we want our knees at a 90-degree angle. We want them hip width apart. We find hip width apart by putting our fingers on our hip bones and making sure that our knees are in line. We also want to make sure that Debbie's feet are hip width apart also. Bring that foot back slightly. Lovely. The next thing we're going to look at are Debbie's shoulders. We want her to draw her shoulder blades back and down to engage her shoulder girdle, which are her stabilizing muscles throughout her shoulder area. I want Debbie to lengthen between her ear and her shoulder, so she lengthens her neck away and stretches as if somebody was pulling on a string and pulling her head away from her body. We want relaxation through the jaw area, and just tilt your chin slightly. Lovely. We now are going to find spinal neutral. So we want to have our spine in its ideal position. So I'm going to ask Debbie to tilt her hips backwards and forwards, north and south, imagining that she has a marble between her pubic bone and her navel. The marble will roll backwards and forwards. And then we want to settle halfway between the two extremes and where our marble would sit comfortably without moving. Another way of establishing this position is to make a diamond with your fingertips. Place the point of your fingers just near your pubic bone and your thumb below your navel, tilting the pelvis backwards and forwards until our finger and thumb are horizontal. Lovely. Arms down by our side. We want to watch out for our ribs flaring or lifting off the mat. We want the back of our ribs down on the mat and then a small curve underneath the spine. So you should be able to slide your fingertips under and feel a gap between your spine and the floor. The shoulders back and down, arms down by the side.